Alstromerias have had a sort of old-fashioned, fuddy-duddy kind of an image, but they're back at Chelsea with a fanfare. Alec, we know you for your peonies at Chelsea, really, but this is a total new departure.
Yeah, I mean, Altros are our second club, and we're absolutely thrilled to get a gold medal at our first Chelsea match.
I should think you are, and we're absolutely thrilled to see this wonderful display. Are all these Alstromerias hardy then? Can you grow them outside?
Well, some of them are indoor greenhouse varieties because they do make a really good cut flower.
As you've demonstrated.
But we've also got some garden hardy ones too. Dana at the back here and Candy, and they'll grow really well in the garden. They're perfectly hardy in the UK.
Are they easy to grow in the garden?
They are easy to grow, and as long as you get a well-established plant to start with, they're perfectly hardy in the garden. As long as you've got free draining soil and plenty of sunshine. They can be quite hungry. They do need a high potash feed, some tomato food or something through the season.
Yeah.
But apart from that, they're really easy. And unlike the older varieties that could run across the garden and into your neighbour's garden, these tend to just clump up.
Yeah.
So you'll get a nice clump of this sort of size. We've got a whole load of garden hardy varieties at the front of the display. Shall we take a look?
Yeah, let's. I mean, they're absolutely scrumptious, aren't they? What a kaleidoscopic range of plants.
Well, there's just so many colours of Alstroemeria, and they flower for so long,
Yeah.
May through till September, so there's always colour in the garden with Alstroemeria.
I love that one.
This is Indian Summer, and that's a really, really reliable Alstroemeria. Grows to about 60 centimetres, bulks up quite nice. I think it's just gorgeous.
Gorgeous and very apt, eh, for a September Chelsea.
Well, indeed, autumnal colours.
What about this?
That's a variegated variety, and it's a pretty old one called Phoenix. And again, that hasn't been in commercial production for about 30 years, so that's another one that we're working to bring back.
So it's risen from the ashes.
Well, indeed,
Yeah,
yes.
aptly named. I'd love that in my garden. I can think of all sorts of different ways to use it. And that yellow bit in the middle, that would look just gorgeous, wouldn't it, with all these
Oh, yes.
autumnal flowers. Woo, it's very exciting. If I'm going to cut some of these, because I can cut the garden varieties just as well as the greenhouse ones.
Well, they make perfect cut flowers, but you wouldn't cut them, would you? You would twist and rip them.
And that promotes new growth.
It certainly does, and that will ensure you have lots of colour throughout the season.
Yeah, because that's what you want.
And they flower for so long. You couldn't ask for anything more in a garden garden.
Well, I don't see why everybody isn't growing them.
Well, Carol, I'm convinced. And there are plenty more plants around the Chelsea Showground that will